Arsenal, as we all know, are unbelievable.
And Jimmy, they did manage that in the league game.
It is a huge game, a huge occasion to follow suit. An early trophy win would be the weekend, so Tyreek George and Shin Mayuka, the former Chelsea duo of Kai Havertz and Noni. Arsenal, who've had too many failings in semi-finals of late, looking to get off on a strong footing here, with Saka getting in early and giving Robertson
to run into Saka's path.
Coming back as the kick is taken. In the third minute, Enzo Fernandez lifts his corner, tries to get it
on Fulham, where he's nearly caught the...
Looking for Viktor Gyökeres, how he needs a big goal in a big game. Slotted through by André Santos. Left back ahead of Miles Lewis-Skelly, who's on the bench tonight for Arsenal, knowing Capier, he's injured.
I don't know whether his future does indeed lie at Arsenal. I think all opponents would be trying to avoid giving away corners to Arsenal.
And it's a clear header for Ben White. And the player who scored his last 2 goals against Chelsea way back in April 2024 gets off the mark here and gives Arsenal an early advantage in the semi-final.
But that's just incredible, isn't it? How easy was that for Ben White? They didn't have to do anything particularly special here, Arsenal. Yeah, the ball was delivered well, but Sanchez just gets blocked out.
Does stand. It was Gyökeres who was standing in an offside position potentially, but whether he was interfering would have been a pie. He nearly lost it again then to Declan Rice, but Santos managed to hold on. Chelsea have picked it up here with Enzo Fernandez going for goal, but it's Neto on the stretch, drives it against Saliba. Fernandez. Pedro keeping it alive for Enzo Fernandez. Esteval. Fernandez got away from him. It is cleared. Zubamendi. Gyökeres is free if he can find him. It was a little behind him. He's drawn it in anyway. And gets his shot away, which...
To get his shot away, could have passed it back.
Saka sends in his kick, hands on it, but not too convincing.
So many people do defend like that these days. The ball.
Losing out. Pedro's cross, it's beyond the reach of Pedro Neto. Hope for Chelsea has to be that come the end of the game, whatever the scoreline is, it will be retrievable. Those bookings from previous rounds have now been wiped, so they have no bearing on this is challenge on Marino that led to have been sent off in the league game between these two 45 days ago. There's Achiampong, just about wanted it played earlier. So he's been forced into a... Enzo Fernandez trying to square it to... Fofana. Rice has stepped away from the kick. It's Odegaard who takes, cleared by Chalobah, but Zubamendi lashes it over.
Big match.
Esteban slotted it through. It's Achiampong who's through for Chelsea.
Pass. He's been one of Chelsea's brightest players, the young Brazilian, early on here.
Game in the competition this season. Come through at Lincoln, at Wolves and at Pedro's managed to shake off Zubamendi. Guiu. André Santos. Pedro's managed to free himself.
Chelsea their best yet, really, in a dangerous area. What a lovely little pass that is. I think it was Pedro Neto into.
There goes Trossard. Saka, Odegaard's made a good run, but he couldn't get it out to him quickly enough. Leandro Trossard. Sliding challenge from...
Doing his defensive work, it's always funneling back, but the move continues, and at this point he cuts inside and the danger signals onto this right-hand side. That's where the biggest threats come from.
Just home match in charge. It has proved difficult so far. For João Pedro. Gyökeres. Odegaard. Zubimendi squaring it to Leandro Trossard. He gets it back from Rice and hits it.
Good defenders, but he needs something to go at in the box.
Zubimendi furthest forward here for Arsenal. Saka coming through too. Here's Odegaard. Gyökeres showing for it. Declan Rice slings this one in. Saka. Fell a bit short for Odegaard, but good enough. Ben White in support. Pulls it right across. Gyökeres!
It's a poacher's effort, to say the least, this. Saka and Gyökeres. No, that's on. Into the path of Gyökeres.
Quickly, here's Esteval. Here's Achiampong. There's reorganisation with João Pedro up through the middle. Cleared by Chalobah. Saliba lets it go. It's Odegaard who strikes it. And that one's... And he bends it in. Sanchez does get... Rice's corner goes long this time.
Yep, that might just kick Gyökeres into action.
Neto delivering with a cross. It's all the way through to Garnacho! And Chelsea get a foothold! Off the bench to get them back in it. It's Alejandro Garnacho.
Well, he's just hung out at that far post. It's so easy for a wide player to go in too early, but he doesn't, Garnacho.
Saka with a corner. Struck by Odegaard. Esteval made a difference already. That one is cleared by William Saliba. It's Gyökeres' cross. Met by Gabriel. Esteval! Well, Gabriel in the middle and confusion in front of Kepa Arrizabalaga, but towering. Here's Gyökeres. Trossard down. Saliba given space to run into. Saliba's found Gabriel Martinelli. So here come the changes. It's on for his 250th game for Arsenal. Into the path of Gyökeres. Laid off for Zubimendi to strike! And just when Arsenal's command had been called into question, Zubimendi reinforces their determination to get this job done in 90 minutes rather than over 2 legs.
Yeah, it's a big, big goal. You can see the disappointment.
But can Liam Rossini's team come again? So trying to play with a cross to Gyökeres, but he has to retreat for it. Cleared by Rice, and he goes on. Esteval's strike is against the... Neto into Esteval, blocked by Rice. Played through by Marino to Gyökeres. And Saka came in on it. Chance! Marino has
been for possession here. Ball lands.
His own colleague, but Esteval still just a little too far behind to make anything of that. Zubimendi pulls it back for Marino. Martinelli.
Yes, no doubt.
And Saka Fernandez had earmarked Esteban to produce something, but the Havertz, who comes on to progress here, Esteban.
Not many get the better.
Neto's corner. Garnacho with a hit! He's done it again! A second lifeline offered to Chelsea by the substitute Liam Rosenior, threw on in this second half. And they've got it back to within one.
I tell you what, that was not an easy take.
Timber. It's Zubamendi's cross. Neto delivers with the kick right in towards Adler.
It's a teasing ball in.